Ladies, gentlemen, and weird things from Tumblr. I'm Wolfman, and I think it's time we need to sit down and discuss AnimeGate, or what is very likely to become AnimeGate. Now, let's start off by saying the High Guardian Spice controversy has died down. It does appear to have been a bit of a false alarm, but Comicsgate had 4 or 5 false starts before that started up. Even Gamergate, you could argue, started around the Mass Effect 3 Fallout. So these things do take time before they finally do explode. But it is inevitable. The social justice warrior mindset does tend to invade hobbies. And and these people act in very mechanical, very predictable ways, which is still a surprise to you if you haven't seen it before. But specifically, there's some very interesting elements of the Western anime industry that means that, I hate using the term anime. That is what this thing is going to eventually be called. The Weeb Wars. I like Desugate, but that's just me being an asshole. Anyway, because of the way that the Western anime industry works, the social justice warriors, which is mainly a North American problem, San Francisco, New York, Toronto, some extent Vancouver, a bit of London, but mostly it's a North American problem. But the anime industry is all in Japan, so the social justice warriors can't easily influence the Japanese creators. So that's the main issue they're facing, thankfully. So what are they going to do instead? Well, there's 3 pressure points. First of all, they're going to go through the localizers and the translators, like Crunchyroll, and Crunchyroll is based in San Francisco, by the way, which explains a lot. But so they're going to converge these companies. So, but the advantage here is that you might see the rise of the fan subbers to replace it. These companies are very they're very easily replaceable by the existing fan base. It would just take a year or 2 for a new group to come up and do the same function. So that's not really an option. Second thing they're going to do is they're going to try and break the communication between the Western fans and the Japanese creators, because they have partial contacts to Japan, while the English-speaking fans can't directly go to the Japanese-speaking creators. So they're going to interfere with the communication. They're going to pass false information up the line. That's probably where going to be most of the actual fighting and activism would happen. The third thing, and this is going to hurt a lot of people, conventions. They're going to go after the conventions. An anime, even more so than video games, is a refuge for really socially awkward people who are kind of vulnerable to this sort of social bullying. So, you're going to go after the fan conventions, they're going to converge, they're going to, code of conduct, all this feminism is going to happen. You're noticing this happen in other areas, like with Mike Miller just getting banned from that Grand Rapids. There's been 4 or 5 instances in the science fiction community of conservative authors getting banned from conventions, including some fairly big names: John Ringo, Larry Correa. So, anyway, I just want to give people a heads up. This isn't happening now, but it might. I expect it to happen 6 to 9 months from now. So it's coming. Be prepared. Don't be surprised. And remember, it's all one big nerd war. So you gotta stand up for your hobbies, because, well, if you won't fight for anime, what exactly will you fight for? No. So, repeat, there's 3 areas where the social justice warriors are going to really push into anime. They're going to push in for the Western localizers, like Crunchyroll, Funimation, that, which more or less is happening now. They're going to break the communication between the English-speaking fans and the Japanese producers. They're going to, just interfere with. They're going to basically lie to the producers. lie to the creative people about what the Western audience actually wants. And they're gonna fuck with your conventions. So I don't really know what else to say there. Just it's gonna happen. Be prepared. Wolfman out. Keep on rocking in what's left of the free world.